What's up, everyone? John Rench from Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing of what I think is the most anticipated Android Wear watch going. This is Motorola's round piece of goodness, the Moto 360. Let's go ahead and take a first look. So this guy is available right now. You can find one for a pretty competitive price of $249. If I was a betting man, I would have guessed it was probably going to come in around $300, $350. So I give Motorola credit for really making it an affordable price and competitive price compared to the competition. The G Watch is $229 and the Gear Live is $199. There's a lot of things that goes into this, including the box, kind of round and fancy. Talk about quality craftsmanship, making it more of a timepiece than just sort of a piece of electronics. But we will be the judge of that. Let's go ahead and take off the top. If I can do that. Boom. And there, actually inside the box, kind of cool. It's a little Moto 360 and some cushioning for the watch face. There is the Moto 360. Go ahead and pull it out. I know when you look at pictures of this, and I thought the same thing until I saw it at Google I/O. It looks really heavy. It's surprisingly light, actually. Really not heavy at all. The band here is kind of a leathery plastic band, but there'll be a metal version coming soon. But I believe that these are removable standard watch bands. You can pick up really whatever watch band you want. I'll push that off to the side for a real quick second, see what else you're going to get inside of the box. We got sort of a mangled mess here. This is back from Motorola's event in Chicago. So this is really cool. This is how you charge a device. It uses inductive charging. I believe it's a pretty widely available Qi standard. You put it up on here, gives sort of a cool interface, and it will start to charge, and charge very quickly, evidently. The rest of the stuff, you just got sort of a standard wall wart, not removable, with micro USB to power your Qi charger, but this should work with any Qi charger at all. Let me go ahead and pull off. That wasn't as satisfying for whooshy noise I usually like. We'll go ahead and get this sucker powered on here. And we'll take a look at the Moto 360. So specs, you're looking at a round, and it is really sort of pixel to the edge display. It's 320 by 290, it's 205 ppi. If you're wondering why it's not sort of an even pixel resolution, the bottom right there is where all the sensors are going to live. It's probably why you can see it's not sort of a full circle all the way around. It's got a backlit LCD IPS screen, Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on top. 320 milliamp hour battery, which doesn't sound like that much. We're used to sort of way more in the thousands. But supposedly it's going to get you all day use, which is really nice for Android Wear, and definitely one of the issues that I had with the existing Android Wear devices. It's being powered by a TI OMAP 3 processor. It's got 4 gigs of internal storage and 512 megabytes of RAM, which is crazy that freaking watches have that now. It's like my computer from a few years ago. It is IP67, so it's sort of water and dust resistant, but definitely do not take this sucker underwater. It's got dual microphones and vibration motor and sort of a really cool sort of button that looks like a traditional watch. And speaking of what it looks like, take a look at the device itself. It's got aluminum all the way around the side. You can see 2 microphones there. It just looks really nice. It really looks like a watch. It looks like a watch. Let me show you why I think so. Go ahead and give it a tap, or rub your finger over it, turn it on. And the reason I think this looks like a real watch is the watch faces actually just look like a regular watch. And they've got a ton of options here. If you go ahead and hold this down, in theory I should get all the watch face options. There we go. You can see sort of minimal designs, dials, classic, rotate, digital, and the rest of them really look very neat. Motorola's taking it one step further. After you pair this to your smartphone, I'll go ahead and bring out my phone here. I've got it paired to a OnePlus One. If we go ahead and open up Motorola Connect, you can sort of customize the watch faces even further. You can see your watch faces, your wellness profile, and the last location you were at. I've got it paired to my OnePlus One. If we go into watch faces here, let's say you like the minimal design, but you don't like that second hand being red. You can customize that. You can really make it look any way you want. They've done just a really cool job with that. You can do that with really all the watch faces here. Until sort of the API for watch faces become public, this is really the best implementation for customization I've seen. Motorola did a really cool job with it. You can also go through and set your own wellness profile, your height, your weight, gender, and birth date. It's got sensors on the bottom of it here. It's got a heart rate sensor, pedometer, ambient light sensor and stuff, so it'll sort of help you stay fit as well. Let's go back to the watch. The rest of it here, though, is very standard Android Wear that we've seen before. Got the OK Google. Didn't really ask it a question. I'll go ahead and push that one button on the side. If you want to mute it, you go ahead and just pull down. You go see your battery percentage and the date. Now it's muted. Now it's unmuted. The rest of the stuff is really standard Android Wear. You get all of your Google notifications that show up right here. And nothing else that unique aside from how the watch looks and the watch faces, and it looks really awesome. So we'll go ahead and do a bit more in-depth tour. We'll show you a bit more about what Android Wear can do and sort of the rest of the stuff that we've come to see from Android Wear. And Google's promising an update coming in a month or so that should add a ton more features here as well. Hey guys, what do you think about Android Wear? What do you think about the Moto 360? I want to hear your thoughts on it. Until next time, I'm John Ranger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We love making tech videos here, and if you like watching them, be sure to hit the giant subscribe button so you know exactly what's happening in the world of technology. And if you like gaming, you want to see us play some games, albeit sometimes kind of badly, check out our new Twitch channel at twitch.tv/technobuffalo.